Continuing coverage of the 2020 Georgia Elite Fall League continues. It is Norcross taking on South Cobb, and South Cobb will be in the blue, and Norcross will be in the white as we get ready to continue the action inside Lake Point Champion Center. Jesse McMillan, the head coach of Norcross, and Greg Moultrie, the head coach of South Cobb, of course, the coaches. Now we're flipping jerseys.
All right.
So now South Cobb will go white, and Norcross will go blue.
Is that why they're called the blue? No, I'm not going to go there.
There you go.
There I go.
Zacho Littleton, Travis Burris, two guys you want to watch out for, along with Daquan Riggins for South Cobb. For Norcross, who knows the cast of characters? No, I'm just joking, Jesse. Jerry Ding, number 21, is who you want to watch. Burris drives and is foul. Just in case you just tuned in, 30-second shot clock on the 16 foul in the quarter. It is the 1-on-1. The bonus is at 8 fouls. And each team has 2 timeouts. They are 20-second timeouts, and that is it. Travis Burris, out of Team Honcho during the travel ball season, is at the free throw line now for South Cobb.
And once again, starting off, attacking the basket, right? Forcing the refs to make a call. Already made one. Getting out the gate. Missed that first free throw.
London Johnson, coach number 10 for Norcross. You've been warned. Free throw. No good. Burris missed them both. Ding gets the rebound. No relation to Luau. Jaden Harris now spins it and a turnover. So Jaden Harris is on the floor for Norcross, along with Lennox Spann, Jerry Ding, London Johnson, and I got to check my fifth man just to make sure I'm on point. Yes, there we go. Hezzy Flag. Hezzy is the one talking defensively for Norcross. Here's Burris. Burris now bounces it over to Zacho Littleton. Littleton worked on defensively by Johnson.
Looked like Zacho put some weight on it all season.
He did. And he's been, he's noted as that shooter, but he's had to work, and he worked on that dime game during the offseason. Daquan Riggins, coach, a name I want you to just watch him. I like how he came on in the latter part of the travel ball season. He did some very heavy lifting, 28, 31, 32, and then you look up and he had to have them. So we'll see if he can translate that to the team high school game. And if he is, South Cobb could be very dangerous. Both teams struggling through the first minute and some change. Jaden Harris, a 3, no good. Rebound to Daquan Riggins.
Yeah, I think a little bit of this is not properly warming up here to get started and everything. So
yeah, they only got 1 minute.
Yeah.
That was, you was able to come in and stretch. And in this facility, you could have let them warm up on another floor.
Right. And that might be something. Once again, it's just the first week, so working out kinks, that'll probably be something that'll be done. College, kind of like at a college campus. What do you like to say? Z-O-C-K-O?
Zacho Littleton with the floater. Jaden Harris drives in his foul. Jaden Harris also from Team Honcho, so he and Burris kind of know each other well.
You know I had to do that.
Of course. That shows me you're still in good form. Ding the trigger on the baseline for Norcross.
I'm not trying to bait you yet. We got all day.
Here's Jaden Harris. He pulls a 3. No good. Rebound hit the floor. Zacho Littleton on the glass. Littleton will bring it into the front court as South Cobb, 2 minutes gone by, moves right to left in the white. Here's Daquan Riggins. Jump stopping. Riggins off the window. No. Ding on the glass. Ding putting it on the floor, showing the versatility. Head down all the way. Ding up, no. Board smacked down by Burris. Long outlet to Littleton. Littleton caught it, shields the defender, goes up, and a foul call. Wonderful job of creating the contact, Zacho Littleton.
And once again, that extra time he spent in the weight room paid off right there because he initiated that contact and he forced the ref into making the call, and it was the right call. Now he has the opportunity to shoot 2.
Joshua Miles also on the floor for South Cobb, number 2. Zacho Littleton, a junior, a free throw in the air and is good. So Zacho has all 3 of the South Cobb points. South Cobb, a 6A semifinalist last season. Norcross, a 7A quarterfinalist, and went out in a heap to Grayson in that quarterfinal matchup.
And what was interesting, if you look at both of these team records overall last year, South Cobb at 28-3. It's a heck of a year right there by Graham Moultrie. He's building something over there now.
2 of their 3 losses were to eventual state champions.
Crazy, isn't it?
Turnover out of bounds. Moultrie is in the building, and time has passed, but as soon as Wheeler won the state championship, he texted me and he said, I lost 2 of my 3 games to the eventual state champs. Okay, I'm going back into my hole because he was upset at their semifinal loss. Burris spins it. Here's Miles. He goes baseline. Good defense from Flagg initially. Back out to Burris. Burris on the attack. Gets it inside. Goes up the shot. No good. Extra putting it on the floor may have caused a problem. Flagg comes back this way. All the way. Layup. Harris. No. Ding. Oh, good block. And it comes out of there. I love the attack and the effort coming in from South Cobb at the moment. Stops. Open 3. Johnson. And he was fouled. And a cardinal sin of fouling the 3-point shooter.
So you told me London Johnson, number 10, right? You told me early. Okay.
You've been warned. And I said Josh Miles earlier. I'm sorry, Jens Ruckert. Jens had a very good day as well. It was 21 on the back. London Johnson, yes, free throw short. Out of Team Curry, making the move out of North Carolina. Of course, North Carolina still in limbo with basketball, so, you know.
It needs to be played. I'm going to leave it at that.
4:42 to go.
It's good to see some of our normal cast of characters, as I like to call them.
Littleton drives, lost it. It tipped out of bounds, and it's off of Lennox Spann. Spann, a senior guard. So now South Cobb making substitution. Benjamin Eshawn goes out. Robert Dix into the contest. Dix will be 4:21 to go. Zacho Littleton is back at the free throw line. He's 2 of 2 on the day, and the first free throw is good. He has all 5 of the South Cobb points, and now the line change is made by the Norcross Blue Devils.
A line change, nice.
Hey, I mean, I'm still in Stanley Cup mode from, you know, the Tampa Bay Lightning and the Dallas Stars. Zacho Littleton, yes. So Zacho is 4 of 4 from the free throw line. He has all 6 of the South Cobb points. So the new bodies on the floor. Let's run through it. Here's Samarian Bond. Bond now gives it over to Corey Pope. Pope puts it on the floor, now in the corner. He'll work it back to the basket as he turns and looks to Jakar Howard. Howard now gives it off. A lot of dribbling. Here's Justin Mitchell, 5 on the clock, knocked away and out of bounds. It will stay with Norcross, but there's only 3 on the shot clock, and they reset it to 30.
It shouldn't be reset.
And I think that's what the refs are going to get together. It should. Yeah, there they go. Yeah, 3:54 on the game and 3 on the shot clock.
They're on top of it. On top of it.
Jacob Foster also in for Norcross. He will be the trigger. Side out of bounds. 3 on the 30. Takes it. And now the shot clock did not start. Late on the trigger across the way. We had it clean in the first game. No, they called a foul. Nope, no, they didn't. That was just that was the South Cobb player trying to sell it. They put 2 on the shot clock and 3:46. Looks, and the pass is stolen by Daquan Riggins. Riggins is going to come on the break. Riggins had it knocked away. Good hands, the thievery from Justin Mitchell, but taken right back away by Riggins, and he scores. Daquan Riggins, his first field goal.
And right there is a great example of you got to attack the basket the right way. He was probably looking for a call right there. Not going to get that call when you attack it, when you don't go full board to attack it.
Robert Dix hit with the foul. Both teams racking up the fouls. 3rd foul in the quarter. Each team has 3. Here's Justin Mitchell. Mitchell puts it on the floor, takes it up, and scores. Justin Mitchell.
It's a little bit different way to score right there.
Mitchell, a freshman. The layup is in and good. Nice move. Down the lane and scoring, Lecky.
Now, there's nothing that drives me crazier than giving up a layup after you score.
Yeah.
You should already be back in defense at that point.
Here's a drive. Open three. Foster, good. Step back three. Jacob Foster. 10-7 ball game. 2:46 to go.
Tell you one thing, the energy is high level here. Okay.
Oh, Zacco, a 2-ball. Did not get the call. Had his foot on the line. 12-7, 2.5 to go.
Tell you, I really like how his body looks right now, especially in his shoulders. Especially in his shoulders and his calves right now. The way he just rose up and knocked that down. Very confident in his abilities in playing right now.
Bond shot no good. Rebound comes off. Good board by Lecky. Lecky gives it over to Littleton. Littleton skips it up ahead to Dix. In his right hand, up, no, and it's saved to Bond. Bond spins, and now a timeout call. No, those are like platinum now. Timeout call by Norcross with 2:02 to go. For the makers of Gatorade, Bolt 24 provides advanced hydration for the 24/7 athlete. All-day hydration for the all-day athlete. You can find Bolt 24 fueled by Gatorade at most major retailers. Visit drinkbolt24.com and check out the product locator to find Bolt 24 near you.
Isn't Zion Williamson under contract with Bolt 24?
Yes. Well, with Gatorade. It's a Gatorade product.
Okay.
Steal. Rucker. Dunk! Jens Rucker. He will fool you. He dunked it home.
He totally fooled me right there.
14-7. 143 tip out of bounds.
Wow. I mean, he raised up on that thing like he looked like a young Barry Browner right there.
Baseline out of bounds. Foster with 1:38 on the clock. Mitchell turns. The defense came. Good double help. Nice job by Burris to come on the help.
Great job. No foul. Had his hands straight up. Contact right. He's got verticality from the ceiling to the floor. And, great job right there. Got the rebound. Got the foul on Norcross and see what they can get out of this. Wow.
Lecky three is short. Rebound comes off the Norcross. They're running in transition. Corey Pope. In the corner, Mitchell a three. It is no good. Rebound is tipped. Foster has it. Foster turns, shoots, forced it. No. Fight for it. Rebound comes off Robert Dix. Dix is running. Dix now goes up. Mitchell with the foul. So a lot of hacking so far in this first quarter. 1:06 to go. Joe Hilsman, Lewis Preston. Glad that you're with us in our SUV TV courtside seats. The 2020 Georgia Elite Fall League inside Lake Point Champion Center, Emerson, Georgia.
This game's been very choppy so far here in the first quarter. So I think it's an opportunity here as we get through the rest of this quarter into the second and see if it can be a little bit more fluid.
Dix misses both free throws. They fight for it underneath. Rebound is now knocked out of bounds. Ja'Kai Howard. Ja'Kai Howard, a freshman, 6'5". Howard inbounds it to Mitchell, another freshman, for this Norcross Blue Devil bunch. And an offensive foul, yes. Left hand and pushed off. Mitchell turned around in disbelief. You don't think it was an offensive foul?
Absolutely. I'm just making sure where our striped jerseys at. We over here adding to it.
14-7, 53 and 9, 10 seconds. South Cobb and Norcross. South Cobb, a 6A team. Norcross, a 7A team in Georgia.
You never know before it's all over with. I might go sit in on a couple of officiating clinics.
I got one for you.
Okay.
Student of the game.
Okay.
I'm going to pass them your phone number. Burris in the Dix. Dix back to Burris. He's in the corner. Worked on by Foster. Drives baseline. Over to Lecky. A long two. Lecky can't get warm out of the corner. Dix with the offensive rebound. No. Rebound. Pope gives it over to Bond. Bond now lost it as he went behind the back. A turnover. Lecky has it back to Ruckert. Ruckert drives and another foul. And that will be the 7th team foul on Norcross. So 10 fouls here in this first quarter.
Smart bringing Zaka back in here.
Ruckert will go to the free throw line.
And here's a great example, getting back together with your team, having a chance to play in a league like this, kind of fill some things out. Everybody can't necessarily be as fluid as other teams, but these are great learning experiences you have to take advantage of.
Each team will play 8 games over the next 4 weeks. Here's Bond to Foster. Ball knocked away and will be out of bounds with 14 and 4/10 seconds. So Corey Pope now will inbound it, side out of bounds, to Mitchell. Mitchell picked up by Riggins. Mitchell not there. Open three,
No.
Pope, no. Rebound to Riggins with 4 seconds. Riggins, jump pass to Ruckert, spins it to Zacco. A three to beat the horn.
Ooh.
No.
That
We're
would've
at the
counted.
we're at the end of the first quarter. It is a 14-7 South Cobb lead.
That quarter right there, choppy. A lot of fouls called in that quarter. Trying to attack and get downhill, not really knocking down those open shots the way that we saw here in the first game. But here, hopefully Coach is getting them to calm down a little bit, run their offense a little bit better here, and see if we can have a more fluid, more consistent second quarter.
Second quarter now, getting ready to come your way from our SUV TV courtside seats. And Norcross will go reaching back. Mike Richardson into the contest now, number 23, along with Jaden Harris. Here's Richardson. Richardson goes baseline, now spins it to the top. A three by Flagg is good. Has he flagged a three? His first field goal.
And right there, that little inside-out pass is 9 times out of 10 a great way to be able to knock down shots because everybody's paying attention to the guy driving.
Dix is fouled. Now the fouls reset here in the quarter. It was on the shot, and Dix will get 2. Robert Dix, 0 of 2. 8 points from Zacco Littleton in that first quarter to lead South Cobb. Norcross struggled a bit with Jacob Foster's 3 being the high. And Dix continues to struggle from the line this morning. He's 0 of 3.
Got to get his legs underneath the shot, get his elbow underneath, lift up a little bit.
And Coach Preston is right on cue. Free throw good. Pushes the lead out to 5, 15 to 10.
I was
Here's
going to say
Johnson.
you're welcome.
To Jaden Harris. Harris is at the top. Harris improved scoring during the travel ball season. Now we've got a whistle call, and the center official and the lead official both look at each other, and the foul will be called on South Cobb.
Some contact there.
Here's Johnson. Johnson spins it to the left. Richardson goes up. No.
Wow.
Rebound underneath. Good board. Brought off by young Benjamin Eshon. Up ahead, baseline. Jumper. No. Richardson tips. Eshon with the board. Eshon fights and scores. Benjamin Eshon.
And they just hustle. Right there, they just out-hustled and out-worked. And when you out-hustle and out-work somebody, you're going to get those rewards on that back end.
Foul by Jade Rose.
Boy, we got a lot of fouls going on out here, 35, 40 feet from the basket.
Each team with their first foul. That's the second team foul for South Cobb. Richardson inbounds to Harris. Harris to Johnson. Johnson makes his move, now gives it to Richardson. Richardson now hands it back off to Johnson, and they'll set it up. Dix picks him up defensively, 15 on the timer. Here comes the screen. The screen given by Sherrill, and a foul, blocking foul. Now, I hate to get into this, but Pace and Milton looked a little bit more crisper and refined in their offensive and defensive and overall stuff. Norcross and South Cobb still kind of have their feet in mud.
Right. And they're trying to work through it here. Like I said, that last late shot clock, you just got to go into a high pick and roll.
Long jumper is no good. Board broke off. Ezra Milton into the contest now for South Cobb. Here's Burris. Burris drives and now spins it to the corner. Saved. Back out to Dix. Robert Dix has a count on him, and the clock now is at 15. He's got a count on him. Gets the screen. He still has the count. There's a drive and a foul call. And the lead official says on the floor. Trail official was about to give him the shot, which I think that's what he wanted.
I don't think he deserved that potential shot opportunity right there.
Now here's Burris. Burris, foul by Johnson. I'm waiting to see London Johnson come around.
I think it might take them the rest of this first half to get accustomed, to getting loose and everything, and then seeing what they got here to come out third quarter.
Burris drives, not there, and stolen by Richardson. Richardson now has it, and it's knocked away from behind, and a turnover. 5:45 to go. 17-10.
It's a lot of turnovers in this game. When Joel Hillsman goes silent, just want to let all y'all know, is he getting some top secret messages that, being decoded from the Department of Justice, Defense.
The basketball world is very interesting on a Sunday morning. And I absolutely love it. Burris has it, makes his drive. Zacco, a three ball. It is off, no good. Ruckert with the offensive rebound. Nice pass over to Zacco, good.
That's as good as a layup right there by Zacco.
Kick up ahead. Here's Richardson. Richardson to Johnson. Johnson now peels it to the corner. Open three ball. Richardson off the bench and into the scorebook, a lefty three.
That thing came off his hand really easy. Did a great job passing it, sprinting to that ball side corner, making the extra pass down for the easy three.
Tipped, and Richardson now seems like he's got his legs under him as he forced it out of bounds. 19-13, 4:51 to go. Here's Lecky, now to Daquan Riggins, who pulls the three. It is off board by Jaden Harris. Harris pushing in the middle. Harris in transition. Harris goes up and is fouled, and that foul will be on Burris. 4:40 to go.
Great job by Harris right there. He forced the issue, getting all the way to the basket, knowing he was bigger, stronger. Gets to the rim, shooting two.
Free throw short from Jaden Harris.
Been a lot of short free throws this game, hasn't it?
It just has been a very fall league looking game between South Cobb and Norcross. Harris, good. He split them, 19-14. 4.5 coming up on in this second quarter. Here's Burris, worked on by Johnson. Now inside, nice move, Lecky. Lecky has been warming up a little bit. That's his second field goal. Here's Johnson. Richardson drives, left it short. Ruckert got the rebound. Ruckert recently offered, I think, University of Tampa, I want to say.
Okay, nice Division II program.
Flag has it. halfway gone in this second quarter. Richardson now to Harris. Harris gets the screen, uses it, pulls a high arcing three.
Ooh.
Jaden Harris stripped it. His first field goal and used the screen to knock down the three. 21-17. Here comes Zacco inside. Steal. Here comes Harris. In transition, offensive foul. Now, if the restricted line is there, I don't think he gets that. 3:29 to go.
Is that what we're coming up with next?
Hey, listen, I'm not going to push. I'm pleased at the shot clock. I will take it piece by piece.
You said you're not going to ruffle any feathers?
Nah, I don't have a problem with that. I'm just going to be thankful for what we got. 21 years too late. Steal. Bond comes away with it. In the corner. Open three. Foster good. Jacob Foster a three ball.
I'm telling you, when you pass that ball from the wing down to the corner and they have their feet ready, I think 9 out of 10 of those are going in.
Good rebound comes off. Here's Bond. He wasn't able to catch it. Burris now has it. Up ahead. Burris. Layup is in and good by Bassett Lecky. So you've got Bequeak Lackey 14 and Bassett Lackey 15. And a timeout call. And did they just use their final timeout?
I think they did.
No, that is a South Cobb timeout.
Oh, okay.
So Bassett Lecky gets those two. And it's a 23-20 contest with 2:57 remaining in this second quarter and first half.
Let's go, Eagles, let's get it.
Across the timeline and spins it. A bevy of moves. The jumper is short. Rebound underneath. Ding. No. Putback dunk. No. Dean tips it, and Rucker comes away with it. Multiple chances there for Norcross, who was basically alley. No. Here comes Howard's pass all the way inside. Ding. Layup good. So finally something over the lip of the rim from Jerry Ding. Zacco got the roll.
Interesting.
Open, Ding, no. Rebound, Rucker.
But Ding has that reputation for being able to knock down that shot.
Inside, Rucker lay good.
Here's what makes, to me, South Cobb really good, because they're kind of speeding them up right now. They want this game to be at this speed.
27-22, a 5-point advantage on a foul call.
They want the game to be at this speed right now because this plays into their hands, especially with their size differential versus Norcross. And what it does, it makes you, as Norcross, have to try to play a man down to keep up.
Inbound now here to Burris. Burris takes his time as he comes across the timeline, picked up defensively by Lennox Spann, who's back into the contest.
Nice pass.
Zacco inside, Dix scores. So Zacco seeking and finding. Robert
Sharing and
Dix.
carrying. Getting it all back into, getting all our lingo back together.
Here's Howard. Nice, long, lanky-looking player, Howard. Three by Bond, no good. Foster rebound, put up. It was blocked by Burris. He recovers it with 70 seconds to go and then stepped out of bounds.
You want to know what's been interesting here over the course of the last minute and a half? South Cobb's defense has led for them to get some easy offensive looks, and it's helped them to expand this lead to 7, looking to try to get it up to 9 or 10 here.
29-22. Here's Dix. Littleton, a three. No, could not get the foul. He's tried twice to get that call, and I think he should have gotten it both times. Howard drives in, no, and he's fouled.
A lot of calls. Oh, nice. A lot of foul calls here in the first half of this. There's been a lot of contact, a lot of activity. What I do like about this overall, though, is we're seeing what the bread and butter of South Cobb's been, knowing Coach Moultrie, you know, the way he likes to play defense. Defense has allowed them to get out in transition, to allow them to get some easy baskets, and it's helped them to get the lead all the way up to 7, although Norcross just knocked down that first one and here to shoot the second free throw.
Jakai Howard, second one is good. So he steps up and makes both free throws, 29-24. Here's Zacco. Now gives it to Burris. Burris comes across the timeline. Worked on by Span. They could go 2 for 1. Too late now. Burris. Stop, step back, endings face, and knocks it in. A 2-ball from Burris.
That's a tough 2 right there. That's a really tough 2.
That's his first made field goal as well. 31-24, dribbled out of bounds.
Good call. I always tell people when you come over here to the sideline, it's like having 4 defenders once you cross half court. You got the 2 guys that are on you in the sideline and the half court line.
And for some reason, young players just gravitate to it like it's a safe haven. It is not. Final 3 seconds, a floater is good. Nice move by Bassett Lecky to beat the horn. So Bassett Lecky and the South Cobb Eagles have a 33-24 lead on Norcross at the half. As the South Cobb Eagles and Norcross are underway. South Cobb in the white. They move left to right. And there's a drive. Here's Zacco Littleton. Zacco now step back. A right wing 3. No good. Right corner. Put back up and in by Jens Ruckert. Ruckert had a very solid first half. He had 4 points in that first half.
And those 4 points were very valuable right there by the way that he was just attacking the basket. He was just in the right place at the right time like he was on that offensive rebound.
Jaden Harris' jumper is no good. And here comes Zacco Littleton. Zacco running. Zacco is fouled as Jen Ruckert is fouled. So looking at some quick numbers, Coach, Zacco had 12 in that first half to lead South Cobb. Norcross, it was, kind of choppy there. 4 points from Jaden Harris. 6 points from Jacob Foster on a pair of threes.
And you know what? You can tell with Norcross right here is kind of filling out. with the roster and everything, as opposed to with South Cobb's got some guys that have been around for a while. It's a little bit of a difference right there. Rucker missed that first free throw.
And the
came up
second
short.
rebound comes off by Corey Pope. Up ahead to Harris. Harris has it, and he and Riggins is over there, and they're going to say Harris heel. Oh, no. They're going to say Ruckert was out of bounds. Riggins was out of bounds as he had his hand on it.
Defense leading the offense for South Cobb, as you can see.
Here's Harris. Harris goes up, and it's fouled.
You can tell they are teammates or team hunter. They were kind of talking to each other right there a little bit.
Yes. Jaden Harris, free throw good. Jaden Harris has slowly just continued to come on and on as he's waned. And you can see from the travel ball season this year, it's going to spill over. He's going to be the most veteran-savvy leader and poised for a very, very strong senior season. Riggins' jumper from 17 is no good. Rucker tipped and scored.
Rucker's always around the ball. He's got a nose for it, and you know what? That's what's keeping him on the floor in my mind right now.
Rucker is fouled by Harris. You saw the springs that he was about to break out as well.
Let me tell you, all you players out there, watching Rucker play, when you play with energy, effort, and enthusiasm, you're going to stay on the floor. I don't care who you are. Because that right there, some of that is not coaching right there. That's his choice to go out there and play with that much energy, effort, and enthusiasm.
Free throw is good, so he gets off the schneid. He was 0 of 3 from the line before that free throw. Now has 7 points in the contest and a 12-point South Cobb lead. Free throw is no good, and now comes off. And now here's Harris.
Nope.
Spins it off, and now here's Richardson. Richardson gives it over to Harris. Picked up by Rucker. Jumper, a 3 on the way, back iron, no. They fight for it underneath. Rebound comes off, and a steal from Jens Rucker.
It's everywhere right now.
Zacco now into the front court. Hands it off. On the drive, Burris. 3, Riggins, no. Rebound, Rucker. Rucker underneath. Riggins laid good, Daquan Riggins.
Nice.
The assist to Jens Rucker off the offensive rebound.
I'm telling you. What is that, like his third or fourth offensive rebound?
Something of that nature, yes. Inside off the window, no good. Rebound comes up and in. Was that Howard inside? Yes. And now a final timeout call. Coach Pack calling them as though they're plentiful. Howard scores. That's his first field goal.
He may not have the same rules that we have.
Oh, he got them. That scoreboard says 0 underneath timeouts. So he knows what they are. From the makers of Gatorade, Bolt 24 provides advanced hydration for the 24/7 athlete. All-day hydration for the all-day athlete. You can find Bolt 24 fueled by Gatorade at most major retailers. Visit drinkbolt24.com and check out the product locator to find Bolt 24 near you. A 12-point South Cobb advantage. Joe Hilsman, Lewis Preston, and our SUV TV courtside seats. The 2020 Georgia Elite Fall League. Glad that you're with us. Here's Zacco Littleton. Zacco comes around the screen, now going to left of the lane, jump pass tipped. He was going for Riggins.
Yep.
Good hands, knocked out of bounds by Corey Pope.
I think what's also very interesting right now is how South Cobb's using that ball screen. Once they get into the paint, they have a multitude of different things they can do.
Burris drives, lost it, stolen. Here's Harris. Harris comes into the forecourt, knocked away from behind by Rucker. 5:13 to go.
I tell you, South Cobb's got their hands on a lot of balls here in that second and so far in this third quarter.
They have. Very aggressive. Harris at 2. So Jaden Harris now trying to warm to the task. Here's Burris. Picked up by Harris. Hands it to Riggins. 3 minutes gone in this third quarter. Littleton, 2 dribbles to the hoop. No, he was fouled by Corey Pope and will go to the free throw line where he is 4 of 4 on the day. He has 12 points.
Making the game look very easy, very simple. Finding out that little pathway they can get into that paint, playing north and south, getting it on the rim. Uh-oh. Got the hockey substitution.
Zacco free throw is in, and this is obviously something in strategy from Norcross as they go line change.
Once again, Joel Hill's been showing y'all his versatility and his ability to announce line changes. What, midfield versus what?
Midi versus
midi.
Yeah. Zacco makes the free throw. He is a perfect 6 of 6. The lead pushed out to 12. Here's Johnson. Wanting to see something from London Johnson. I see you.
It.
On cue, London Johnson, his first field goal.
Now they got to come back and get some stops.
Coming back to the hoop, it went in. Jens Ruckert. Ruckert now in double figures with 11.
Huge pet peeve for me once again. I'll say it again.
Bond tried to get his timing right. Ruckert met him at the rim. He tried to get his timing right and come up with the left hand. Ruckert can jump, though.
Nothing drives me crazier as a coach than when you score and you can't get back in transition to stop the opponent who's got to take the ball out of bounds.
Exactly. Side out of bounds into Ding. Ding worked on by Robert Dix. Ding goes baseline, 2 power moves, dribbles. No, rebound, bounces around, and now Span recovers it.
Stay on it.
Span to Johnson. Johnson retreats. He's worked on by Lecky. Goes around. Riggins, good pickup on the switch. Over to Ding. Ding crosses up. Goes, now gives it back to Johnson. Johnson drives with 10 on the 30. No. Rebound comes off. It hit the rim. They didn't reset. Out of bounds. A turnover.
Defense is leading the offense for South Cobb, and it's the difference in why they have the 12-point lead right now with 3:55 to go here in the third quarter.
South Cobb in the white as you view it, left to right. Glad that you're with us. The SUVTV.com. Emerson, Georgia, Lake Point Champion Center. Here's Zacco. Zacco now gives it. Zacco, pump fake, put it on the floor. Elbow jump. Good. Zacco Littleton.
Little things mean big things.
Bond on the attack. Dix with the contest. Span with the board. Pass tipped and out of bounds. Norcross out of timeouts. You only have 2 timeouts per game, and they're both 20-second timeouts. Team fouls at 3. You shoot 1 and 1 on the 6th, and you shoot 2 on the 8th team foul. Reset at the quarter. Ruckert comes away with it. Bounces it up ahead to Dix. Dix to Littleton. Back out. Lecky, top side. 3. Good.
They deserve that. When you make 2 to 3 extra passes from good shot to great shot, especially the top of the key, that's probably percentage-wise the highest three-point percentage shot you can knock down.
Johnson in the corner to Ding. Ding shows off the dribble move. Span extra pass. Flag extra pass. Bond to 3. No. Ding tip. Kept it alive. Bond in the Ding. Ding catch lay good. Jerry Ding.
Somebody got to play D in the paint.
49-34.
Now we're getting this thing with a little activity getting up and down the floor, but one of the things, South Cobb's defense is just, it's causing Norcross a lot of problems.
Coach, I wanted you to finish. I just noticed, you saw how Zacco called the play out, and they didn't move, and he had to move it again.
Right.
You've got to be able to go. He knew the urgency.
Right.
That's what I mean by him working on his point guard development during the offseason.
Yeah.
Around the screen, Littleton back to Dix. Dix a 3 on the way. It is off. Rebound the Flag. Flag now has it, and they'll come, and it's stolen. Here's Johnson. No, they get it back. Ding, open, shoulder range. Jerry Ding. You know I almost said Luau.
I know you did.
Man, 7 years of covering the Bulls, and Luau was there. I can't say Ding out of South Sudan because I don't know. Rebound off to Littleton, off the Ruckert miss. Littleton shovels it back to Riggins, now to Dix. Dix to Ruckert. Ruckert wants the attack, puts it on the floor, goes on Ding Cookies. Thievery from Ding, who dribbles now, gives it to Flag. Back to Ding. Ding, 2 dribbles to the hoop, took contact, and one. Jerry Ding.
Wow, that was beautiful right there. Back-to-back, nice three-point shot. Then he just takes that little shot fake, puts it on the floor, takes the hit, finishes with the right, has a chance at a three-point play. Gotta love it.
1:38 to go, and he's been very aggressive in his time, but now you're seeing it begin to come together, even though Norcross still trailing by 10. Ding now with 7 in the quarter, 9 in the game, misses the free throw. Dix now to Zacco Little. Zacco now hands it to Burris. Burris will be picked up defensively by Span. Under 90 seconds, third quarter. Here's Dix. Dix now to Burris. To Littleton. Everything above the perimeter at the moment. 7 on the 30. Now Dix makes his move to Zacco in the corner to beat the shot clock horn. No good. Ding with the board. Ding now has it with 65 seconds. Outlet pass to Bond. Bond up ahead. Here's Flag. Flag drives. It was bothered. And it's Bond who comes away with it. Bond has it. Clock does not reset. Flag. Baseline. Lay. Good. Hezzy Flag.
Yeah. Norcross has stepped up their defensive intensity, which has led them to get some easy buckets as well to make this an 8-point game.
49-41. It's been around 10 to 12. Burris checks the game clock. Here comes the screen from Dix. He doesn't use it. He goes to his right. He flies in, layup is no. Lecky follows. Okay, let me put an asterisk beside this young man's name. Bakai Lecky. B-A-Q-I. Lecky. 3, corner, Bond, yes.
As crazy as this game is, you would think that South Cobb will be up like 15, maybe 20. It's a 7-point game.
It seems like both teams now have found their momentum.
Yes.
As you mentioned, they only got 1 minute to warm up. So it almost like the first quarter was P.E.
Oh.
Dix could not beat the horn. We go to the 4th and final frame. South Cobb 51. Norcross 44.
That's a great point you made there, that they have now midway to finish up the third quarter have kind of gotten their rhythm, kind of got their feet under them, playing both naturally to what they're good at doing. For South Cobb, they've done a great job of letting their defense, become a part of their offense. For Norcross, it's come back to making that extra pass, and Ding being able to get the 3 and the 3-point play to once again make this a 51-44 game going into the fourth quarter.
And Norcross outscored South Cobb 20-18 there in that third quarter. Jens Ruckert had 7 in the quarter. He has 11 in the game. Zacco Littleton, though, doing what he does, he has 16 in the contest.
Yes.
To lead South Cobb.
Not surprised by his numbers.
Yeah, Jaden Harris has 8, and then Jerry Ding now the leader for Norcross with 9.
Let's see what Jaden Harris got here in the fourth quarter.
9 players have scored for Norcross so far. They are -7 on the scoreboard, though. As we begin the 4th and final frame, London Johnson, a traveling violation.
Easy call. Let's see if they can come back and get a stop.
Foul call.
And
the fouls do reset. So now here is Burris across the timeline. Burris to Lecky. Lecky hands it off. On the drive is Rose, a traveling violation on Rose.
One of the things, if you're going to fake that dribble handoff, your second dribble's got to be really out in front of you. If you keep it in your hip pocket 9 times out of 10 with some contact, you're going to end up getting called for that travel.
Howard, no. Howard, no. Tip out to Span. The flag. Cross court to Foster. The 3, no. Dix on the glass. Dix dropped it off. Lecky was not ready. Here's Lecky back to Burris. Plenty of time, 15 on the 30. Burris, good extra pass. In the corner, a 3-ball. It is off. Rebound tipped by Lecky.
Wow. Great extra passes. Them are able to get on that offensive glass. Lecky with a nice little lay-in right there. Oh.
Rose fouls Johnson. Last week I had Jaden Harris at Team Honcho. Coach, he had 11 points in the second half to finish with 17 in a very hard-fought loss, 79-76 to a Team Eat bunch. But second half stepping up. And I've got some more numbers on him, but just to go ahead and accentuate your point of what do you want to see from Harris here in this second half.
If they're going to have a chance to win this game here in the fourth quarter, he's going to be the catalyst. He's going to have to step up and knock down shots for him.
Johnson makes both free throws, so he's just steadily coming along. London Johnson has 5 points in the contest. A 7-point game. It is getting smaller and smaller. 53-46, 6.5 to go. No timeouts remaining, though, for Norcross. Here comes Burris on the baseline. Burris back out to Rose. Rose inside. Johnson got a hand on it, and Johnson gets the steal. To Span. Up ahead to Howard. Quickly blocked by Dix. Howard lost it out of bounds.
It's great defense. Didn't quit on the play, right? That right there, those could be 1 or 2 possessions. You come back and look at the game and say, those are difference-making possessions.
Jakai Howard, number 15, young freshman. Here's Burris. Burris worked on by Span. The Dix. Dix, 2 dribbles. Lost it. Span with the steal. Johnson comes away with it. Johnson now surveys. Nothing there. Over to Howard. Howard fakes the pass. Pulls the jumper. No. Rebound. Hit the floor. Underneath. Hot potato action. And now picked up by Rose. Rose is doubled in the back. And now here's Burris. Burris to Record. They look like they wanted to go alley-oop. Ruckert comes across. He smacked. No call and will retreat.
Smartest thing he did right there by Burris. Get the thing back up top and get something good.
10 on the 30. Burris. Floater. No. Rebound. No. Ding with the board. Careful not to foul. Here comes Foster. Foster in the corner. Johnson a 3. Good London Johnson.
Told me to keep my eye out. I'm going to have to write down some notes.
Warming to the task. London Johnson. A sophomore. Dick says, let's be easy with it. The lead now down to 4. Largest lead, 13. In the corner. 10 on the 30. Rose, 15-foot foul line jump is short. Rebound tip. It goes out of bounds, and the possession will be to Norcross. Substitution now. Riggins and Littleton will come back in. Rose and Bassett Lackey will go out. So now is this the closing lineup with 4:53 to go in this fourth quarter?
It should be.
Johnson worked on by Liggins. Riggins now goes around the screen. Ding in the corner, a 3 on the way. It's no. Howard fighting for the board underneath. And is it a foul or is it just out of bounds? Loose ball foul. Loose ball foul called on Jakai Howard.
I thought he got all that ball right there on the rebound. May have been a little bit of body, but I thought all ball.
That's a possession there, though. I think Norcross could take just a little bit more time and get a better shot.
I agree.
Especially with them having the momentum and now trailing only by 4. Here's Riggins. Riggins makes his move. Floater was blocked from behind by Howard. He saved it. Back out to Littleton. Veteran lineup now on the floor for this South Cobb team. They had trouble closing games last year in their games that they lost. Here comes Littleton. Jumper from the wing. Good, and did not get the foul. Zacho Littleton with 18.
That's the second time he's done that with the little shot fake, one dribble, knock down that little 15 to 17-foot jumper. Another thing that he's added to his arsenal, knowing that he has a rep for being a long-range shooter.
Ding, a long 3, no good. Rebound, Foster, but taken away. And I think, and I was going to ask you how important is that, but you answered the question because you know now that people got to respect your jumper. That opens up that one dribble plump fake. I like to say escape dribble.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's the escape dribble. It is the get the dribble out in front. It is keep expanding my game to make sure that I can do whatever I need to do to stay on the floor.
Maybe winning time now for Norcross. Jaden Harris back on the floor. Harris, Dean, Johnson, Bond, and Mitchell. Justin Mitchell. The 5 on the floor. Burris underneath. Ruckert lay, and he was fouled. It is Burris, Littleton, Riggins, Ruckert, and Benjamin Eshawn on the floor.
I have no idea how he saw Rucker right there. No idea.
So Ruckert is at the free throw line. No good, short. Ruckert has struggled from the line today. 106 from the strike. 3:36 to go.
Mm-hmm.
Free throw. Short. 1 of 7.
Wow.
And the difference in the game is 6. Ding inside. Bond, they tip volleyball it. And Ruckert could not get that. Johnson, the ding, catch, dunk. Jerry Dean in double figures now with 11. Lead down to 4. They've cut it to 4. Second time. And now the Norcross bench has a defensive chant going. Here's Burris at the catch between the rings. Burris, the lefty, has it in the right hand and retreat dribbles. 10 on the 30. Under 3 minutes.
Oh.
Littleton in the air on the pass, gives it off. 4, 3, and a foul. That's another thing. I'm not glad that happened, but we have not been able to talk about this. Fouling late in the shot clock.
Yeah.
That's another element of the shot clock. If you don't foul early, you definitely do not want to foul late.
So now you just get another 30 seconds.
Yep.
Right? And it was a foul.
2:54. They can milk another 30 off this thing. Pass, tip, no, turnover. Not what you wanted right there if you're South Cobb.
Especially with no time coming off the clock.
Exactly, when you could have milked another 30 seconds.
Now, I'm going to see if this is Jaden Harris time right now.
55-51. It has to be. I'm going to go ahead and say it is. Here's Johnson in the ding. They run a double at him. Ding, turn, jumper, foul.
It's a good call.
Ding wants the ball and has been aggressive from the jump.
He has been. He has been showing not only his low post ability right there, how he went to the low post, but also being able to knock down that outside, that 3 down in the corner as well. Showing his versatility here for his size.
His field goal percentage is not high, but you still can see where he's wanting to go with the game. Ding, free throw, no good. He's 0 of 2 from the line. 2:38, free throw. Back iron, no, but the rebound is back tapped to him.
Wow.
Johnson, 3.
Oh.
London Johnson, back-to-back threes.
You told me before the game started.
Here's Burris, worked on by Spann. Kicks it in, out of bounds. Norcross trail by 13. They now trail by 1. We'll reset it. He's Lewis Preston. I'm Joe Hillsman. 2:22 to go. South Cobb 55-54. Norcross trailing by 1. They're in possession. They move right to left with the Blue Tops. Inside Lake Point, the 2020 Georgia Elite Fall League. Game number 2 of 8 right here on Court 1. Harris driving is fouled and will go to the free throw line. That is the 3rd team foul on South Cobb. 30-second shot clock. 6 fouls equals the 1 and 1. 8 fouls is the double bonus per quarter.
What's been interesting the last 5+ minutes, right, going back to late in the 3rd quarter, Norcross has done a great job of attacking the basket, getting downhill, getting into that paint, either inside out for a wide open 3 or forcing them to make foul calls.
The even game at 55 after Harris splits them. They have caught South Cobb. 2:05 and a moving clock. 4th quarter. Yes, sir. SUV TV. Here is Zacco, a 3. Bang, bang, bang. Zacco Littleton, a 3-ball. And a timeout call.
He didn't even think twice about raising up. And that's confidence, that's maturity, that's putting the work in, and then you get to see the end result right there.
1:55 to go after a big 3. We were tied for just a moment. Athletes are athletes 24/7. Their drive to win doesn't stop when they stop sweating. There's always pushing to be the best, and sometimes they need different things off the court, which is why Gatorade created Bolt 24, an advanced 24/7 hydration solution for the all-day athlete. Get yours by visiting your nearest major retailer or finding the nearest location at drinkbolt24.com. Zacho Littleton, coach, does it seem like it? I'm going to say a cool 21.
Wow.
150 in a moving clock. Harris across the timeline, picked up defensively by Riggins. London Johnson, left wing three. He is fouled and will go to the free throw line. We have seen a lot of that on both sides, fouling the jump shooter in this contest.
That's about the third or fourth one we've seen this game, right?
Yes.
It's crazy. It's crazy. This will be a great opportunity to see. I missed the first one. You talked about earlier, getting a chance to watch some other guys step up. You mentioned earlier about London Johnson to definitely keep an eye on. He has not disappointed, except for going 0 for 2 right here at the free throw line.
Yeah.
See if we can get this one down and try to make it at least a 2-point game.
He's 3 of 6 from the line. He's in doubles with 11, but yeah, the free throws here in vital minutes is big. He finally gets the last of the 3. 2-point ball game, as Coach mentioned. We come up on 100 seconds remaining. Here's Burris. Burris across the timeline. He's picked up by Spann. He moves to the left, and now over to Dix. Both teams out of timeouts. 13 on the timer.
Oh,
pass to Ruckert underneath. Who dunked? You saw the vertical right there, Coach?
Not only did I see the vertical, I saw how he slipped to the basket right there for the wide open shot.
Johnson attacking and is fouled, but you see the smarts of London Johnson right now. Now with the game on the line, he's getting to the free throw line. He just went 1 of 3. He's 4 of 7 on the day, but big major free throws here with 78 seconds remaining.
You're right about that, man. He didn't even think twice about going to the basket. He was going all the way no matter what.
Free throw good.
Tell you one thing that we've seen leads, and all of a sudden they've come to one possession games in both games so far.
Mm-hmm. And this one, Norcross just kind of kept chipping away and chipping away. The lead is 2, 60-58. Ruckert to Burris. Burris to Riggins. Riggins caught it and now spins it to Zacho Littleton. 20 on the 30. 65 on the game. Under a minute, fourth quarter. Dix hesitates. Jump stop. Lay. Good. Wow. Robert Dix, a big bucket.
Wow.
4-point lead. Dean close to a backcourt. Johnson over now to Spann. Foster is in the game, Coach, a noted shooter in this corner. Harris' floater is short. Burris with the board. Now they've got the foul. And there it is.
What you're seeing right now as we get to the later stages of the game, 28-3 last year, right? You're seeing the maturity. You're seeing the consistency. You're seeing the basketball IQ of being in these situations by South Cobb right here. See what they got in this out of bounds right here.
They had a foul to give, and there's a poor pass. Foster gets the steal off of the inbound, keeping the door ajar. Harris is trapped in the corner. Remember, no timeouts. Foster has it. A 3 by Jacob Foster. It is short. Dean tipped it. Back tap London Johnson. London Johnson a 3. Hill of the rim. No. They fight for the tip, and Burris comes away with it. Ruckert to Dix. Dix dunk.
Yeah. That should seal the deal right there.
That should. Out of bounds. 64-58. 10 and 10 seconds. Still a nice effort from Norcross, doing it in the line change variety in the contest. They will not give the foul here at the end. And Zacho will get the 2. The ball game is over, and it is a 64-58 victory for South Cobb. Zacho Littleton led the way, 16-21, 23 points for Zacho Littleton.